to Berlin begins now for England. Yes guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today this is the match day preview for Serbia versus England tonight in Gelsenkirchen. And it's here. England begin the Euros today. It is absolutely mad. I mean, at the time of recording, it's pretty much just gone midnight, so it means it's match day in Gelsenkirchen. And yeah, I just can't believe it. The Euros is here for England. Serbia at the Schalke ground, and yeah, make sure to smash the like, subscribe, and let's get into the video. Alright, then let's start with the form. So we'll start with England. So England, we have a loss, win, draw, loss, draw, and a win. Our last game was a 1-0 defeat against Iceland last Friday. For Serbia, they have a win, loss, draw, and a loss. Serbia, their last game was a 3-0 win against Sweden. Okay then, so what is my score prediction for tonight's game at the Veltins Arena in Gelsenkirchen against Serbia in England's opening game of Euro 2024? Now, I mean, it is going to be a very, very tough game, I reckon, because, I mean, there are going to be a load of England fans thinking, oh, we're going to win, Serbia is shit, Serbia this, Serbia that, we should batter Serbia, Serbia is absolutely shocking. I mean, if you think that, then you're just not a football fan, because we cannot underestimate any team we play in this tournament. That's including Slovenia when we play them. Even though we probably will be through at that point, we're still going to win the game, because obviously we still got to win the game, whether we're already through or not. We still got to win the game, because, you know, you still want to keep the confidence high going into the knockout stages of the tournament. But yeah, it's going to be a tough game today, in my opinion. You know, Serbia, they're a very, very good team. You know, they've got some good players. You know, Alexander Mitrovic, you know, ex-Fulham, has been banging the goals for Al Hilal in the Saudi League this season. You know, they've got Vlahovic from Juventus. They've got Milinkovic-Savic, formerly of Lazio. He's playing in the Saudi League as well. But we cannot underestimate Serbia. I mean, attackingly, they look decent. I don't really know what they're like defensively. I don't really know any of the Serbia more defensive players on the team. I mean, Milinkovic-Savic, I think, is a defensive mid. I know he plays midfield, but I don't really know if he's more attacking or defensive than that. But for me, I think this is a big game for England. I know it's the opening game of the Euros, but we've got to win this game because, you know, the form recently hasn't been great. We've only won 1 out of the last 4 games, and that was the win against Bosnia at St James's Park. And yeah, just the performance against Iceland was just so bad. Like, it was so bad. Like, you're playing that bad literally a week before the first game, and it's now been a week now, and now the game's here, Serbia in Gelsenkirchen. So we've got to win this game. We need to make a statement. We've got to prove, the lads have got to prove to all the England fans that we can go out and win this tournament, because at the moment I'm sure there are a lot of England fans, after watching that game against Iceland and watching the last few friendlies against, you know, Bosnia, and the friendlies in March against Belgium and Brazil, a lot of England fans are probably thinking we've got no chance, to be honest. How are we going to compete with the top teams like, you know, Germany, France, Portugal? So this is a big game, to be honest. We've got to make a statement, and we've got to win this game, which I think we will, but it won't be an easy game, because like I said, Serbia, they're playing England. When anyone plays like a big team, you know, England, Portugal, France, wherever, they're going to get gassed, they're going to park the bus, they're going to make it difficult. But I think we will be fine. It's going to be a tight game though, but I think we will be fine, and England will return to the base with 3 points. My prediction is 2-1 to England. Okay then, so what is my predicted lineup to take on Serbia tonight in Gelsenkirchen? So in goal, it is so obvious, Jordan Pickford. He is England's number 1. He's going to start in every game for England, depending how far we go. So yeah, we can get that one. out the way. Back four, I've gone with Kyle Walker, John Stones, Mark Gahey, and Kieran Trippier. Now, I think Walker and Stones are quite obvious. Now, to be fair, I know Stones was ill the other day, but he was in training on Thursday. I'm not sure if he was in training on Friday. Well, yesterday, well, Friday, whatever. But I mean, left centre back. I mean, I have gone with Mark Gahey. Obviously, it could be either Konza, Joe Gomez. It could be someone else. But for me, I have gone with Mark Gahey. I mean, even though we did lose to Iceland, I did look at Gahey's stats in that game, and to be fair to Mark Gahey, even though we lost and England were really poor in that game, Gahey had a very, very good game. He played very well in that game. I mean, to be honest, I would want Konza to play, but I mean, if you look at Gomez, Konza, and Gahey, Gahey's been there the longest. He knows what it's like. I don't think he's been at a tournament before. I mean, to be fair, none of Gomez, Konza or Gahey have been at a tournament, but Gahey's been with England longer than Gomez and Konza have. You know, Gahey knows what the expectations are like, what the standards are like, so I think he will start alongside with John Stones. And apparently, apparently Luke Shaw's apparently set to be in the squad for the game today against Serbia. I mean, I wouldn't start him in my opinion. He hasn't played in ages. I mean, Trippier, he's played left back before for England. Who knows what he's doing? So, yeah. And then the defensive midfield. 2 seconds, I'm just moving my leg because I've got cramp in my leg, which is not good. But yeah, defensive midfield, I've gone with Trent Alexander-Arnold and Declan Rice. For me, Trent Alexander-Arnold in the friendlies against Bosnia and Iceland. I mean, to be fair, ever since Trent's moved into midfield for England, he's actually played really, really well. So I would start him in that more defensive midfield position alongside with Declan Rice. And then the attacking midfield, I've gone with Saka, Bellingham and Foden. I think that should be the attacking midfield named on the nail. If Southgate does not go with that attacking midfield, he is deluded, because Saka's been very good for Arsenal. Bellingham, literally La Liga Player of the Year. Foden, Premier League Player of the Year. And up front, obviously, Harry Kane, Bundesliga top scorer, I think, this season. In his first season playing in Germany with Bayern Munich, and he's top scorer in his debut season. And I'll tell you what, that is the team. That is going to be Serbia. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Come on, England.